My bad.
You're letting Sparker on Elsa?
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh. And it's not
Yoinks.
like you can just say, hey, batter, go tackle the Elsa. Like, you're just gonna get blown up. And Gainer on the Deadpool, that's gonna be a pretty important one on the other side. And I don't know how that's gonna fare against an Elsa, because there's only one sturdy bubble that you have for Deadpool.
Okay, getting rid of that top tier combo as well of the Raging Royal Flush and the Star-Lord's Galactic Legend. We are going to see Vanpool on both sides as well, and we know that both Nevix and Fincy can play that one, and removing the Invisible Woman as well. There's a lot of constraints on the Vanguards here for VIRTUSPRO, but I'd love to see Saipe bring out this White Fox. I know that he's been streaming a good amount of it and getting the hours in, and if Jay3 wants to team up on the Lunar Snow and get that extra, like, Fox Spectral Surge team up going...
I just don't think you can ban out anyone on VIRTUSPRO, though, chat. So they're going to take away the Gambit for, you know, Saipe, but I don't think... Like, Saipe can play literally anything.
That rogue from Gainer, but that was removed, so Vision are just going to have to alter their composition a little bit, but... Will they pay the ultimate price, though, of letting Sparker on the Elsa, while Saipe will show us just how strong the White Fox is in this new patch. And Jay3 on the Javelin, just to speed everybody probably out of spawn, but Nevix has been a relentless Venom, while Vision, I wouldn't say play a whole lot of Venom, maybe Gainer and Batter trade off on those roles, but it's not going to be what they're leaning on today.
Well, my source may be that I made it up and I saw it in a dream, but I think Vision Esports is one of our youngest teams here as well, whereas VIRTUSPRO is by far the oldest. It's definitely
damn, youngest versus oldest, one of the oldest. Chat, who wins? The veterans or the newbies? I hope the I'm voting for VIRTUSPRO, bro, because they're representing the olds.
I look towards Zerx to have his best day ever, and you're gonna have to peak against the world champions here of VIRTUSPRO, but already a forward position here for VIRTUSPRO as they lead the charge.
Symbolic Shenanigans buys a lot of space. In goes the Venom Dive, and here comes Thive with a second engagement here. A quick movement forward with the Sonic Pursuit is all that you need. And well, look at that, just so much space taken away. VIRTUSPRO move as a
well, that looked a little too easy for VIRTUSPRO.
There are multiple survivors here from Vision Esport. They're lacking one of their players, and re-communicating with them is going to be quite difficult. Jay3 gets a double off the joyful splash, by the way. Quite the stream from the Frenchman, and it's drowning away Vision.
And Jay3 sticks with the Jeff, where when the fight is so clumped like that, you're getting piercing damage, piercing heals, and I don't think we really see Jay3 on this, usually on the Mantis, but that's been banned out, and you just saw how impactful this is going to be when you can also toss people off the map. So a lot of eyes are on Batter on how you're going to try and prevent this with the mag bubbles, but VIRTUSPRO lead fights with such confidence, and Vision need to bring their mentals in check. You have to look at DP
does everyone
as
actually have
team,
actually
or you're
have
just going to go in.
That's something in the watching. What do you mean? Does
Sparker
anyone
has
actually have
stacks of Hunter's Instincts?
I'm pretty sure some of their main accounts have. Oh, are you talking about the?
On the dash.
You're talking about the banners, like the Lord or Champion? Yeah, I'm pretty sure some of them have it on the main, but no, this is a preview server chat.
Damage anyway. Apex Predator ready to go, but is it even needed since Zerx and Rex are already down, and the rest of Vision shortly to join them, and the world champions seem to have absolutely no chill to begin with here.
And you barely see these health pools from VIRTUSPRO drop because of the important team up between Jeff, Venom, and Deadpool. So this was something that Vision needed to try and break apart, but they have the Deadpool as well, but a very different strat line. The win condition of the Gambit, Raging Royal Flush is what you're leaning on. Rex needs to bring a fight win here for Vision Esport.
There was certainly a lot of sparks there, getting Zerx rather close to their ultimate, but Jay3 is just too evasive right now and does have double team-ups as well. The interdimensional toy box and the symbolic shenanigans mean that you do have a lot of oh my buttons on the Jeff. Good dodge away from the incoming ultimate. They are going to answer out here with the Gambit. Can you eat any of these players is the question. Zerx stands above it all, but might well run out of the duration of the extra damage before it comes on down. Rex in a dangerous
yeah, you know what? That. Oh no. Oh no, chat! You can't do it to them, bro. You can't do it to them. Who wins? Who wins? The old guys who are experienced and know what the hell they're doing, or the kids who are still trying to figure out life, chat? Hey, I'm gonna say,
hey,
do it for the old guys. Come on, Virtus.
But VIRTUSPRO, I mean, they have such strong team-ups, they have strong coordination, and the only chance is kind of take advantage of this White Fox. But I mean, Saipe is buffed as ever. Man, Dredro is buffed as ever. That's a big head right there. Oh my god. But VIRTUSPRO are proving why they're the world champions.
Really in the big head lobby right now. And Dredro's team ups are getting so much more value than even before, given that we are in the global alt generation nerf, and when you don't have as many access, if we don't have as much access to those strategist ultimates for great sustain, you really are getting so much value from having these kind of pseudo ultimates off the team ups, having this huge amount of healing on tap from both the interdimensional toy box and especially the short cooldown of the symbolic shenanigans.
3, 2, 1.
The Angela from Bowder. I'm really stoked about this to see who they could pull out of VIRTUSPRO into a fight they may not be ready for, and how Gainer can use these bubbles to maybe split off some of the resources. But Saipe can just get involved in the action and teleport and try to guard everybody. And Zerx is on the Bucky. We don't get to see that every day. It's nerf and it's not as strong as other duelists, but the pull and the neutrals are so strong.
Oh, the Devil Unleashed just means so much.
Oh man. Oh man, this actually this looks bad. I do feel bad though, chat. I do feel bad. These are two undefeated teams. Two undefeated teams, and VIRTUSPRO is like playing with them, bro. They're literally just playing with them.
Vision side, when you have a Bucky pull, you have a shove from the Angela, but VIRTUSPRO, they just bring the party to you. They're happy to approach you and to just beat you to your grave with the Daredevil. I think that's why Fi is flexed so well around Sparker's hero pool, namely just give him the Elsa and make him look good. But Fi also is impactful on this team, whether it's to be the third strategist, to be the Daredevil, to even be the triple Vanguard. Fi can play any role, and that's why VIRTUSPRO are so ban-proof, and they got really good team-ups for this, so this is going to be an uphill battle for Vision.
Oh, it's a three-person arrival with a cellular corrosion just on top of it all, and attempt to try and pocket the Invisible Woman through this using the Rage of Ultron seems to work out for now, but Satab just...
Oh, good trap, good trap. Vision looks like they're lost right now. Why was there Bucky playing with VIRTUSPRO's team?
I don't like that because it's such a good win condition.
Are there any female pro players, Jay3? Yes, there's a few.
Charge too, because it feels like they're already at the end of the road. You have no safe island to sit on because VIRTUSPRO are diving you as soon as they see you.
Okay, skill issue given over to Sparker. This guy has very few skill issues though, moving in towards the back line yet again. Guess who's in danger? The cellular corrosion does a bunch of damage, and Fincy's just thrown over into the fight. That's quite the ultimate coming through there from Dredro. Says, you know what, Fincy? Don't worry, bro. I've got your mobility on lock. Go get him, King.
Yeah, who cares about what Hulk throwing Wolverine or whatever team up there is when the Jeff can just throw you into the fight. This is a new level of aggression that VP have brought to this, seconds away from making this a 200-0 domination. Vision, you gotta claw your way back.
Wake up, honey. New dive just dropped. Satab waiting at the back. The Imperative Pact is going to give over quite a bit of additional damage. Oh, they get a grab on Nevix. This could be something. That's a big...
Oh, good hook. Good hook.
As well, but now you got to deal with a second wave of fire coming around the back. Loses too much health, and so has to back off for the moment. The Vision Sport needs to be on the objective at all points right here. Rex uses the Soul Resurgence, and it seems like a skill issue was given over from Fincy, but we don't know onto whom right now. Saipe unleashes the Kumiho, but 900 HP doesn't last long against the continuous...
Oh wait, they actually might cap. They might cap, chat. It's not going to be a 200% to 0. Which is good for Vision, bro. Good for Vision.
Necessary. It seems like VIRTUSPRO are going to cede over the point and disengage for now.
Wow, I didn't think it was possible to win a fight against VP, but Vision have done it.
Hey, they won a fight, at least.
To pull that Venom before the escape, after the passive has been chunked through. Look at Zergs to have, again, another impact. When you can defend the point and then look for hooks, you get to decide when VP are going to fight rather than the other way around. But, of course, Apex Predator has always been a banger for Sparker. And despite the Strat ultimates, I don't know if they can stop it.
What a map wrap already coming out. That's going to be the Zartrox. I imagine it has been burnt down by Satan with the huge damage can come out from the Rage of Ultron. But it's a real mess in the back right here. Vinci demands attention. And when we look towards Vinci, not looking at Fire, the Kraken Impact moves in on to the Venom. Nice double shot.
They didn't
from
ban
Zerx.
Elsa because they banned Gambit first, chat. So then that way VIRTUSPRO saved Elsa. It's pick your poison, basically.
But it's getting worse and worse as Nevix and Vinci move in towards the back. The double Vanguard dive is just too meaty to try and cut through. Even if you've got the sharpest knife in your hands, Sparker is quite the incising tool when it comes to getting rid of metal flesh and metal bones. Vader's the next one to fall on down. Fire makes an
Hey, I think Vision did well.
Spider-Man and a quick eat on some of portal casting. Doctor
I mean,
Strange means
you are
Vision
going
needs
against
a kick from the map.
VIRTUSPRO, but I
So
think they did
tough
pretty
for
well.
Winter Soldier 2 from Zerx is that because of the team up from Jeff with Venom and Deadpool, you have so much shared healing, so it's so hard to get these health pools even low enough to get the executes from the Kraken Impact. But I did like the neutral game from Vision. There was some inkling, some good ideas of execution to pull this Nevix Venom to try and punish him on his escapes, but that was only one death. And what, a total of 5 deaths, or make it 4 actually, from the VP side. So incredible resilience, and doing it with what, mostly 2 strategists, not even needing 3, I believe.
They only had 4
But
kills,
Vision,
chat, in total.
did
They
their
only
best
had
and
4
were able
kills,
to
dude.
actually take a fight and not get 200 zeroed, but it took a whole lot of effort.
Well, I think we can all agree. Fi going 22-2, 50% of the team's casualties. Bro is
And Saipei played Fox in Pro Play, chat.
Unacceptable.
Yo, Jay, hello. What's the schedule for this? I'm pretty sure it's on their Twitter, but I don't know the schedule on the top of my head. They just show it every now and then. Pretty sure it's on their Twitter. How you doing, Tim? Or I guess that will be Whips.
Which was able to get some interesting plays over a team like
they show the schedule for nah, it's me. Oh, I thought it was Whips.
Didn't work out here against VIRTUSPRO.
They show the schedule in a little bit, I think.
We saw one ult from as Saipei didn't really feel too much pressure to use it until they were in danger of losing the point. The White Fox seemed to be doing fairly well
after they're
cover
done
these rotations rather well.
Oh, someone in chat had it. Thank you, Horam.
I can understand the wanting to go for the double damage boost with the Ultron and the Mantis, just so that Zerx, or just anybody for that matter, could have enough burst to get.
Yo, what's up, Midsian? How you doing? How you doing?
Jeff healing and whatever else. The sustain from VP was next level, but like I pointed out, also Gainer is a huge proponent of damage. As the Deadpool came out, what, a second most amount of damage on his team, had a nice.
I think it's easier if you find it on. You guys are giving him the Liquidpedia though. I'm pretty sure it's easier if you see if you send the tweet. I'm pretty sure it's a Twitter.
Now that we go over the replays, I hope we get to see what the almost the team grab on the Apex Predator from Sparker to drag him out of the invisible boundary on that first round. Now that is flawless.
Yeah, I mean, it was just so smart looking at all that. But you know what? I know how to deal with this one. Saipei very accurate as well with those spots.
Logie Warren, Preacher Massive 12 months. How you doing, my friend?
Play right here. And I don't
want to give everyone their points for voting VP. Everyone knows the outcome after that. Nope. Vision can still come back and win this.
After all the other damage was being done. So great target focus there from VIRTUSPRO as well.
Well, the invisible boundary, it's doing its job, but you just cannot let Sparker have the Elsa or it is over. And depending on where Vision want to go to next, the series could be over very soon.
Oh, wow. They actually just cut that right there. They cut the casters off and just put it to a break, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. They cut the casters off. Okay, you might be able to see the schedule right now. This is EMEA though. NA doesn't start till like 5 p.m. Oh wait, first they have to do their selling. They have to get to their selling real quick, chat.
Clear the way. Feel the pull. Disappear.
Okay, this. Okay, I got myself 2 shirts. I just want to see if it, like, I just want to see the quality of the shirts. Server mentioned, did someone say Northern Virginia? Chat, stop. Okay, cool. Sorry. I wanted to buy the shirts, chat. That's what I was doing right now. Sorry. How did the t-shirt come out? You guys will see it probably in a week or so. I just want to see what it looks like. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'll buy a Dallas t-shirt if you buy me an Oregon chat. Stop. Holy, I am late to the party. What's up, Rin? Yeah, we've been live for 4 hours. Ooh, is this the thing that you want me to show chat? Oh.
Well, that was a blink and you miss it moment
purpose?
for domination on Krakoa, but it was nice to see a little bit more resistance towards the latter half of that second point there, Lemon.
Yeah, I think the choice of the Bucky was a nice neutral fight addition to try and maybe have that extra punish against the Venom, which we saw a glimpse of one death.
Look at him, bro. He looks good.
But Zergs really struggled to have impact on the Kraken impact when the health pools were just so strong, or so healthy, I should say, because of the Jeff, Deadpool, and Venom team up that they had. So.
If the t-shirt comes out nice, are we gonna get J3 merch? Chat, I literally just put my face on a t-shirt. I don't think that's going to be J3 merch, bro. No one's going to want a face of J3 on their shirt.
Targeted with all the strategist bans from Vision, and it just seemed like that wasn't enough for you to now aura farm us as well.
Yeah, I didn't mean to hit you with me old handrail gun.
D-Bert! Appreciate the massive gift and sub, my friend.
Yourself mogged losers. I mean, VP are looking as strong as ever, right? Like, Lemon's actually spot on that the Kraken impact really was effectively countered. Like, when you have to get under a certain HP threshold to be like executed by the culling of the Kraken impact, you deal with that super well by just adding additional health on top of that. Like, the sustainability that Adreja was able to bring via that symbiotic shenanigans team up really meant that while there was this attempt to ban out a lot of side pays hero pool by getting rid of the Gambit, the Loki, the Invis, and the Ultron as well, which usually you'd see maybe Thigh be the one to pick up. You just let Drijo play what he wants, really, and double team-ups for Drijo, letting the French powerhouse get even richer. Like, capitalism just isn't working, bro.
Well, when you're done mogging us, we can talk about how suffocating, too, like, the attack of VP was. Like, you're on the edge of the map if you're Vision, and you're still getting dove on. There just really wasn't a safe place to ever stay, and if you ever tried to take a fight in a lane, an Apex Predator was running you down like a bulldozer, so it was tough to even choose where to take the fight if you were Vision.
It is a tough spot to be in if you are Vision, but their counter map, we'll see if that is going to be enough to change the game for them. Again, going on to something that VP might not have played as much
long are they going to be?
Especially because it is back into the map pool itself.
Yeah, how long are they going to leave this picture
up? Some Shin Shibuya action coming here momentarily, and that's exactly where they are going to. I'm loving that we're seeing so many teams flex to this as their counter pick so far, Lemon.
Yeah, they have this is their second time picking this. The only map loss they had was to Crownfall, and then they ended the series on Shin Shibuya. And they had a really strong attack. They full capped with 36 seconds left. They went towards the double strat, interestingly enough, with Adam and Jeff. Of course, then bringing the Jeff and the Rocket later on. But Satam had this insane MVP performance on Daredevil. Zerx was allowed to play Elsa, so maybe that was the big problem or the big solution for them. But Batter also liked to play Venom there.
Well, we'll have to see what this Vision team can do on this counter pick as well. VIRTUSPRO doing everything that they can on
Wait, you could
this,
you could
matchup
slightly
to
see
just
what's happening down here,
quickly
chat. Look at the
speed
bottom.
through and
Look at the bottom.
secure their top
You can see
seed
what's
yet
slightly
again.
happening
They
down there. You see the little
unfortunately
pixel line
lost
down
number
here?
1 seed because they played less matches than Rad did going into this one, so they're looking to go back on
See,
top.
look,
be
it's
undefeated,
moving.
Not drop a single map.
Something's
And
moving
if they
back
can
there.
keep the streak going here, Lemon, they'll be able to do just that.
Yeah, I think this could be a really good point for
Oh, no, they took it
Vision,
away.
as they have experience on this map. Maybe a lot of teams haven't put as much attention into Shin Shibuya. Now that it's back in the map pool, you're not expecting too many teams to pick it, just because that first choke point for that point fight is so difficult to get through. Very defensive sided.
Oh, the cleaning stuff
So we'll
that
see
just came out.
whose side picked what. Could also determine an early winner. Even.
Yeah, like it does look like we do have VIRTUSPRO on the defensive side this time.
I mean, I highly agree that I think that Shin Shibuya is a great pocket pick for a team that is going to be like maybe a little bit lower in terms of the overall power level.
You should sell
The
a
only problem
stuffed
is, as we
boba.
picked up on earlier, VIRTUSPRO is the oldest team in this game. They are one of the only teams that has actually
Come out with a little boba plushie?
where this map was
True.
half the map pool, to be honest. Like back in the Dawn of Legends days, for the old people
Back
like
in my
me
day.
who need stair lifts to get up to the second floor of their home, it was just Yggdrasil Path, and it was Shin Shibuya, and it was VIRTUSPRO winning it all.
Yeah, they are the ones who wrote the tomes that everyone else is quoting for strategies on this map. So maybe in terms of heroes, that could be the difference that Vision Esport try to take out against them, because it's a little bit of a different meta in that category. But VIRTUSPRO, again, they have all the experience to boot. They have all the compositions that they can go with. Whichever fans are against them, it doesn't matter, because they are the undefeatable raid boss. They have just 3 health bars ready for this one. But it seems the series is ready here, Leg Day and Lemon. So
here
let's get
we
into
go.
it. VIRTUSPRO looking to secure the 3-0 record and stay undefeated.
You know what? I take it back, Lemon. In Dawn of Legends, the first one, it was actually Schmungus Bogus team that won it, I believe. And then Team Cats came along, which became the
Yo,
Gotta get the
America!
history right for all the
Appreciate the
youngins
massive
out there
prime
who
sub,
forgetting
my
where it
friend.
Came from.
Well, VP feels like they're not only part of making history, but are the future as well to defend this point first. Vision, if you can just get the point capped, that would be a win in my books, okay? Because this is such a defensive-sided map initially. And what will be the kind of prioritization when it comes to the picks and the bans? Because you cannot be letting Elsa go through for VP, but also you don't want Gambit through, so it's a pick your poison type of pick ban.
Vision, ban Elsa.
Poured into the chalice this day.
Ban
The question,
Elsa.
I would
It doesn't
Vision
matter if you
once
give them
again
Gambit.
ban
It doesn't.
that
Don't
Elsa
do it.
away
Don't do
from
it.
Spark,
Vision.
as they did not
Don't do
last
it.
time. And, well, it seems like we're going to be seeing the same again. Perhaps one-sided Gambit in favor of Vision here. And VIRTUSPRO, they're likely to try and take the Rogue away again if it is going to be the
You
one-sided
just
Gambit.
chat. It doesn't make any sense, bro.
Rogue
You just got
has
shit
been
on.
mightily
You
impressive
literally just
in,
got
in a
shit
lot
on
of the matches
by
where we've seen it
Sparker
be able to have
on
that team up. And even in
the
neutral
Elsa.
as well,
So
trying to
why don't you
constrain
just ban the
Dana.
Elsa?
But to be fair, not that much of a constraint if he's able to play the Vanguard pool.
And it's Deadpool is what you make of it. The more mechanical you are, the faster you can generate that ultimate, just like any other hero. But Gainer especially could get it even faster than the average human.
Yelling at the
which
screen
can
like
really
a
disable
football
whole
fan at the
strategist
Super Bowl,
from a
bro.
fighter, really depending on who he places it on. Hey, if you get even Sparker to not play the game for 5 seconds, you may have a chance at winning. So Gainer's Deadpool, I wonder if that gets to.
I think Elsa is more of a problem than I think Gambit is.
Yeah, that's definitely something that needs
I
to be
think if
kept
you play
on
against a
mind.
Gambit, there have been
Then, of
teams
course,
that
you
actually
see
beat
Gambit
those
get
Gambits.
protected. It's
But if the other
mandatory
team
to
has
get
an
rid of
Elsa,
lucky.
you're
You
not
don't
winning
want to
against
deal
that
with 2
Elsa.
Raging Royal Flushes. Least of all us in the casting booth, because that means, okay, that's fight 1, and that's another fight 1.
Yeah, and just trying to
yeah.
at least stop
Listen.
the support that is around the Elsa. So no Ultrons, no Mantis, no fun. No, it doesn't matter. Sparker will still take down a whole team by himself. And it also matters now where you're taking the fight. Shin Shibuya has a lot of these tight lanes to fight through, so expect the Apex Predator to be as strong as ever here for Sparker.
All right, looks like we're going down the same path again. I would be excited to see a Vision Esport do ban out the Jeff here, knowing that they are likely to be against both team ups, or even the Venom, which was really causing problems. And there were a lot of high places from which to dive down on a Venom here. That could easily be a a great way for Nevix to mess with any potential engagements. Vision Esports taking their time with this one, evidently. Oh, the Daredevil. That makes sense. Fi was doing bits over on Krakoa.
But we're worried about that team up that you just mentioned and just how VP had only 4 deaths amongst all of them in the entirety of Krakoa. So that is going to be something Vision. Maybe it's just a focus, a target better angle, or maybe.
Yo, what's up, Chocolate? How you doing? How you doing?
To worry about, but Vision, they got to attack first, so they got to set the tone for this whole map.
Oh yeah.
How did the bans work? Can they save at any point, even the hero's banned? No, you have to save before the hero gets banned. So if you ban Psylocke, I cannot save Psylocke to reverse your ban. Psylocke is gone.
That this is not a team that overloads their strategist ults, that overextends too far. They usually tend to have a backup plan, even if potentially they get outdone in the neutral sometimes. VIRTUSPRO rarely are giving fights away for free off the back of mistakes.
Yeah, I don't think Vision did good on their ban phase, but how many more EU matches? This is the 3rd one. After this, there's 2 more, and then we start our NA. I'm really excited for the NA. Even though EU has, I thought EU or EMEA wouldn't be as competitive as NA. That's why I like NA more, but these games have been pretty good today, besides the other one.
So up to Vision to see if they can get Vision.
So you have to save before a ban. Yes, you have to save before a ban, chat.
You can see that the esports team bundles are in the game. You can pick yours up now in game for only 1,400 units per, I believe, or you can get a big discount on a multi-pack if you want to show that you support the best region by getting all 3 of the EMEA partner bundles. Highly recommended.
Oh yeah, it's not even just the cool jersey on Deadpool, it's everything else. But VP are expecting a portal play. Gainer's trying to pick
taking
the right
a long
place
time on this portal.
20
seconds. 20 seconds already gone.
Be able to access someone like 5, but hey, Pro already degreed.
280 HP on the Elsa. It's a little bit disgusting to behold.
Oh, chat, look at this. I'm very glad that they banned Gambit. Wow. I'm glad that they banned Gambit. Good job.
And now that portal is going to be on a long cooldown, so it's time for plan B, and it's playing front to back, or maybe just going back 6 feet under. Satam gets spotted. Because VP, it's not just the mechanics, the versatility, the flexibility of different heroes, it's their awareness of the map. So you're not going to be able to throw your Deadpool on an off angle or a flank without VP noticing.
Full charge on the Hunter's Instinct here for Sparker as well. You can see what this shift has to cool down in about 2 seconds, and Zerx has found that one out the hard way. Back to the cliffs. Going to be difficult for Vincent to try and stay on the map here, as they are going to be in danger of being carried off it by an assassin's charge, but Beta is dealt with rather swiftly. You know what, VIRTUSPRO, they've been so focused on this outside battle that they have actually lost a tick on the point, which is something that they can only do 3 times before they accidentally lose the entire point.
You're right, though. It could be just down to zoning, and eventually if you dump enough ultimates into VP, they're going to have to take a seat eventually. I just want to make sure that I can count VP's deaths on 2 hands and not just 1, but Sparker is the hunter in this match.
That Shade Demon, it does grab on for the Goliath, and that means no getting under the theoretical seat for Jeff to hide away.
He did not look like she was playing right there.
Angela, I like that she'll be able to fly around, maybe try to tackle someone like Sparker forward, but VP are still very measured. Despite how good they are, they're never going to really overextend, at least not yet. And Gainer is getting chased around. That's a lot of space being created. VP need to make the most of this.
God, the Monster Piercer does so much, and even more when the maximum health of a Venom
Nah, bro, chat.
To the symbiotic resilience, a great
Chat, I'm sorry, bro.
This one onto Fine. Gainer's been revived here by the Battle Recall Beacon. So this is going to be an opening to try and play with. Can't afford to lose Satan, but indeed,
it's already over, bro. It's
out comes the Apex Predator. 2 Vanguards grab the extension of the stun via the dashes is so much to try and contend with.
That would actually be one of the most disrespectful things that I could probably do as a content creator.
Envision, like I've mentioned
like
before,
usually, you know, usually I do a lot of this like, hey, 2 professional players against 6 bronzes. But what happens if I just upload this whole VOD as a 6 pros against 6 bronzes, but it's an actual match?
And lining up the pins for VIRTUSPRO,
and that you just clickbait it at 6 pros against 6 bronzes. That's disrespectful,
There's 5
chat.
more to go for VP in only less than a minute.
I just think I think this game would be very different if they changed their ban phase. I just don't know why people would rather ban Gambit over over Elsa. I think Elsa's more of a problem.
To try and work them on the other side. Dreidra just resets on the back end. Doesn't want to risk eating anyone. Instead, it's going to be Zergs moving in. Fi could be in big danger. Can't quite fly away in time. The Dancer of Butterflies gets the value. Over into the White Fox form. The Kumiko is unleashed. Nine-tailed Fox trying to get through 9 lives. The Vision Esport here is both caught in place by the skewer of the Angela in an attempt to let the devil out. Saturn's down again. Vision Esports have themselves an opening, but VIRTUSPRO, they're still holding strong on the point. Not the dash away you're expecting. A joyful splash is not so full of joy for Zerks.
Oh, Vision, they dumped everything but the kitchen sink into that point. They got a second tick, but with seconds remain, it has to be Gainer to touch, and Vision needs a full send, but they don't have really the ultimates or the tools.
Bonus HP to play with. The Daredevil's already down.
GG's. That's GG's, bro. It's GG's.
Gets crit after crit with the dark depredations of the Venom, and Vision Esport will walk away with 69%. It was a nice attempt.
Damn. Not even a great attempt, not a good attempt. It was just a nice attempt.
Setting a win condition. You're not playing for the draw, but you're playing to just survive and keep your heads above water. Rex will probably return on the rocket, so you'll have a little bit of forgiveness.
Maybe they can hold. Chat, if they hold this against VIRTUSPRO, I would literally take off my underwear on stream and eat it.
To lose anyone. I did like the dance of the butterflies from Zergs to pop that like from heaven's length verticality wise and descend upon VP. They're able to disengage at the back window.
They're not holding this, bro.
Has been so elusive as a Jeff, as he always is, but this is why the strat line makes it so difficult to eliminate anyone. I'd be surprised if we're at double digits for any elimination or any deaths here from the VP side. Vision needed to maybe invest more into Sparker, who I think is probably setting a world record of eliminations as a single Elsa player here. So really impressed what Sparker does and the consistency that he brings every single time.
I mean, Vision is once again in this position where they like high priority the Gambit, right? High prio Gambit protect. And then
I don't know why people want Gambit, bro. I don't think Gambit
because even with double Bayou Bashes, he's too easy to hunt down for VIRTUSPRO. They're just so on it when it comes to these hunts with Nevix and Sparker and Fi coming in from all angles.
Gainer's watching for a moment. If you can even just relieve some of this pressure by soft diving the strats, if you can distract Dreidra or Saipei enough, even force a teleport or react to Saipei teleporting. There may be flying weaknesses in this VP backline, but they're trying to take shelter.
Oh, the engagement meant that there was no way for Gainer to get out in that tight corridor. A quick symbiotic swing away was just not going to handle it. Fincy, mega isolated here due to a quick Jeff bubble, speeding up the Assassin's charge, but Nevix is on top of the Rocket Raccoon. And guess what?
Nice
Even
tracking.
with that frenzied crawl on the wall, you cannot test the accuracy of Nevix, a world champion through and through.
GG's, chat. I'm not even gonna. VIRTUSPRO, take all the money, bro. Did anyone vote on VSN? 126 people?
That is it. VP made a speed run out of that, and the series is over. They claim it, and they are still #1 in everyone's books. And Vision trying to stand as tall.
That was an undefeated team against an undefeated team, chat. But look at the skill differential between the two.
Sparker, but these stats is what I'm gonna be excited to see. And how many deaths did VP even experience?
So between last game, which was 4, and this game 3, Vision in the past 30-45 minutes was only able to get 7 kills on 2 different maps.
Broke up the target ban as well on the Daredevil. Very intimidating. But one-sided Daredevil didn't seem to work out great here for Vision Esport. But to be fair, this is a
7 kills on 2 maps, chat.